So if it's the one that I know of, it might be a completely different one. Then they're actually based like about 20 miles from me. It's probably not. So I'd be tempted to pop over to that place. But unfortunately they're only open while I'm at work. I'd need to take a day off work to get there. And that's not happening any time in the next probably month or so. At least. So I'm off on holiday for 2 weeks in September. And then, you know. I think this is Imperial, even though it's Japanese wheel. Pretty sure it's a foot rather than 30 centimetres. That is something I need to double check actually if I'm going to get that back system. But everything I looked online. Bye then. It's good, thank you. How's yours? It's a pretty good idea. I bought mine off a, well, I say local, a UK based small independent person. I think it goes through Etsy. So you might be able to get someone there to do it for you. So they've got to make them to order anyway, so. Obviously I didn't need back pins, but. This one's different. Why have I done that? Put me lip in. It's to separate the foot from the body of it. So my wife's asked me, asked me to make her a vase. that's the same as the one from the painting, the Van Gogh sunflowers painting. So I'll have to do that at some point. I'm not sure which clay I'm going to use. We need to discuss it properly. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's just a copy of these. I mean, they're probably a bit different, but it's not quite right, is it? Oh, it's a bit different. Doesn't go. It's not very round. I've trimmed a bit of a point on it, but never mind. I don't have to be the same. That's a bit more like how I was trying to get them. But yeah, I'll throw. It's a fairly simple shape, so key will be getting the colours. Colours right. Especially as I said that, to me it looks like it's just yellow on top and then white bottom. So I was planning on throwing it out of the white earthenware that I've got. Comes out pretty white. So Ireland doesn't think it is white. I mean, I know it's not actually white in the painting, but it's just because, you know, I'm not doing porcelain. I did actually fire one of my porcelain pots. I put the blue transparent glaze on. I'm doing air quotes, you can't see me now. So I do have a porcelain pot that I have made. Yeah. The glaze is so thick that it's actually lost its shape a little bit. So it was kind of like an acorn. Can't hold it too high. So yeah, a little porcelain vase that I threw. Oh, the glaze is just terrible though. Horrible. Just did not work. I mean, the colour's quite nice, but patchy, spotty, especially around the rim. I think it was, yeah. The blue was really low percentage. I think the red was double what the blue was. Yeah, I need to work on my glaze. All the brush-on glazes worked really nicely, as you might expect, because, you know, they're manufactured by professionals and not someone who doesn't know what they're doing. It's difficult though, because obviously I don't get to have things glaze fired that often. So doing tests is a bit of a pain. So I tend to just go all in. Yeah, say, just hope it works. If I had a kiln that could glaze fire, then I might actually do some testing on my glazes, but just risk it generally, which has obviously not worked out every time. Yeah, not quite as long. I mean, it's not so bad now. But actually, since I've been going back into the office a couple of times a week, I can actually get to the shop easier. I can get there in a lunch break and back. Get there and back in a lunch break. Because it's a bit closer to the office than it is my house. Whereas I used to pretty much have to wait until they were open on a Saturday, once a month. It's still a pain. I mean, they are good. I'm glad that I have that option available to me. Because, you know, they're not that far. Because these places tend to be fairly limited. You know, they serve a very wide area. People come from far and wide to shop there. So I'm lucky in that sense. And obviously having a kiln that can whisk fire certainly speeds things up. I mean, I've got a load of stuff to probably got enough actually, but I could do a earthenware glaze. I just haven't got around to doing it. Not sure. I mean, there's the tulip vase, the violin arsenal. Sure, she'd be glad to have that. They were a bit out of tulip season now. Quite nice one. I don't know if you saw it earlier. I've trimmed the cracked bowl. Don't know. It does feel like it might be a little bit delicate, especially where the cracks are deep. So we'll see how it actually turns out. If it survives the kiln firing, I'll leave far too far. Yeah, looks good now. Imagine if I made all these things and with the cracked surfaces. They all just split apart in the kiln. That would be funny. And horrible. Let's get some fresh clay. Thanks, Ivy. Have a nice sleep. Hope you're feeling better soon. Too much clay. Far too much. Not 100% sure how I'm going to glaze these. So I'd like to do what I was aiming to do on the last batch, the transparent glaze, but I don't want to mess these ones up. What I want is for the glaze to have colour, but be transparent enough that you can obviously make out the difference between the black and the white clay. It'd have to be thin, I guess, very thin. So I almost like to barely see the colour on the black clay, but then have it showing up nicely on the white clay. Don't know. That's what I'd like to aim for. I'm just not 100% sure how to get that result. This one's quite wobbly. Trying to get that point on it. Look at the last one. Not the last one, the one before. Oh shit. Let's go a little more precise on that. That's a good idea. Cool. Yeah, that's the tips. So I've got some tongs now, so that will hopefully help. I'll try to dip it in with my fingers. Yeah, that's good advice. Thank you. I mean, I really should have known that it was too thick. Just because it was literally like you could feel how thick it was. I just thought I'd go with it, see how it came out. sometimes I'm just too lazy to do anything about the issues I can see in front of my eyes. And just, you know. Thank you. Yeah, I hope these dogs are alright. I know that some of them can be a bit naff, but they came from the supply shops, so they tend to not sell terrible things. I haven't actually tried them yet. It might still be in the packaging. Let's have a look. Use something I don't care about. Yeah, it seems to be pretty good. Pretty solid, yeah. I think they're alright. Oh my god. Oh, chill. Right, where am I with this? Just need to sign it. I think they're pretty cheap as well. It's bizarre to me. Now, some some pottery tools are incredibly expensive, and others are like a few pounds. But it just comes down to the engineering of them. Like, the thing that surprised me, just how expensive they were when I first started, were extruders. Those wall-mounted. I thought, oh, hey, look, that looks really good. I could definitely put that somewhere. That's why they're like 300 quid. I was like, maybe not. I'll just keep, pulling handles or whatever. It have to be pretty solid. Deal with the clay. How many of these have I got? Okay, it's not too bad. So it'll be 6 of the normal sized one, and then the big boy. I just used up all the rest of the clay on. One ended up in the bucket. Yeah, on pug mills, like, talking many thousands. $2K minimum. Yeah. Probably not worth it for me. I'll just keep wedging my clay. As much as I enjoy it. This one's a little bit of a different shape, actually. Yeah, be honest, I don't 100% know how they work. I know roughly what they do, but I don't know if they need like a lot of maintenance or... You know, if you can buy an old one, it'll be fine. I feel like anything with kind of moving parts is gonna need some level of expertise to keep it running. Oh, excellent stuff. That's what I wanted to do. I tend to prefer hand tools for that very reason. So they take really quite little. You know, you don't have to be an expert in anything. You just need to know how to sharpen a blade or replace something. A blade. Thinking mostly of woodworking tools. Are blades involved? But that'll last a lifetime or more in some cases. Most of mine are practically antiques. One of them, at least one of them, is an antique. 120 years old, isn't it? Don't use it very often though. Fairly specialist. Don't think that's level. It's not too bad. Okay. Good then, I suppose. In a way. You did get one, at least you know it'll be at last. Not something that needs to be replaced every few years. Long-term investment. And didn't need it anymore. You can recoup your money. I got space a little bit. Huh? That is the sign, isn't it? That should get some stuff in the kiln. Lots of greenware sitting here. I got 7 mugs. 7 of these cup/vase things. A jug, a juicer, and 3 bowls. It's definitely more than my kiln can handle. maybe. There's a bisque firing, so I could stack. Get them stacked.